Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the second Arnob Live episode. And last weekend, I got some great critical feedback. You loved the idea of public debaters, and you've all heartily supported the idea of thematic debates. My takeaway was that deep introspection, and heated, intellectually reasoned, intellectually sound debate is what you enjoy. Controversy is not something to be in denial about. Controversy is real, and controversy which sparks a debate enriches the public discourse. Tonight's controversial theme is this: can we, should we, or will we #rewrite history? And I would like to first introduce my public debaters tonight, and I have with me from Bengaluru, we have an IT entrepreneur, Mr. Venkatesh Madurai Subramaniam. On the top left of your screen, hello sir, I see you very much there. Looking nice and bright and happy to be on the debate. We have with us a student, Shrishti Sengupta. She's joining us from Kolkata. And I say tonight, unerased. 1 minute. Before you come in, I want Venkatesh to come in. Public debaters first. No. Public debaters will get a chance tonight. Yes, Venkatesh Madurai Subramaniam from Bengaluru.
Arnab, thank you very much for having me on your show. It's nice to be back after a year. My Shashtang Namaskar to General Bakshi as well. Professor Mishra sir, I agree with you that it's not between the left and the right, but between the wrong and the right. For me, Netaji Bose was the first Prime Minister of independent India, which was recognized by, I think, 9 or 10 countries, if I remember correctly. Starting with that, with facts like why the British actually quit India because of the INA revolting, the Indian Army revolting. I mean, Bakshi Sahib will talk a lot more about that. Starting from a lot of other lies, there was some talk about titles given, right? When did Nehruji become Pandit? His wife, his sister married a Pandit guy, right? Similarly, the so-called Antonia Vadra Gandhi family today, even that name Gandhi is a fictitious addition, So in terms of history, my view is that there is a lot that needs to be unerased, rewritten for our children to relearn. I'll give you a small example. A couple of years back, my daughter, she came running to me and she said, Appa, is it true that because of the Indian Army revolting, a huge, personnel of the Indian citizens working under British rule, for fear of them revolting, thanks to Subhash Chandra Bose and the INA, the British left India? I said, yes, how do you know? She said, my teacher told us after the class and told us not to write about it in the exam because we will fail. So there has been what I would call a pseudo-secular narrative that's been created in the past 75 years to suit certain vested interests who used to run after this term secularism, which, by the way, was forcibly, in my view, illegally inserted during the emergency rule, leading to a very confused nation as to what secularism is all about. Those are my opening comments.
I think, first of all, let me say this, Venkatesh, it's good to have you. And viewers, if you note here, the erudition of Venkatesh's argument, the reason and logic presented by Sangeeta Chaudhary thrills my heart, because while they are from two opposing sides, look at the quality of the public debate on the program. It's fantastic. I compliment you. When I talk of one second. Before I go to the break, this is going to be a very hot debate. I give 30 seconds to Venkatesh for the last point as I go into the break here, Venkatesh. Very interesting panel. I give you 30 seconds before I hit the ad break.
See, there's been a lot of reference to ideologies, and I'll tell you what really pains me is that this concept of appeasement and the so-called secularism started a long time back, and that has led to a lot of...
Venkatesh, short of time out here, we've opened up many debates. What is regional? What is national? What's been erased? What's been kept? On the other side, are there lessons India must take from global democracies on how you look at your own country's history? at various countries across the world, how history is rewritten, and often parts of history which are erased are brought back. More on the other side.